welcome to Scrap Saturdays. I hope you're all doing well. I've never done a video like this and I'm trying to look at that green light at the top of my screen and I know everything is backwards. Yeah, I'm in my craft room and as you can see, it's like a work in progress, but I hope you can hear me. I don't know if I should check to see, but I'm just going to keep going. I have so much to do. Today is December 15th. And my crazy video where I'm laughing my head off, which makes me laugh too. It's the funny thing that when I watched it, I'm like, I have to share this. Usually I don't share the outtakes at the end of my videos, but I felt that I did have to share that one. That was hilarious. And there's so many things. I have like double-sided, as I'm looking, I'm like, oh, I have a picture of Alan. Let's just take that down. It's funny what you see from this side. So yeah, there's a few things I want to say, and usually I haven't been saying it face to face, so that was quite important to me to say that, and it is to say thank you to all of you. Not just for the lovely comments and all the support and everything. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know how to speak without getting all emotional. But what I want to say is that you guys are awesome. You guys are so amazing. And every single comment, like I just got a comment from Daisy yesterday. Daisy, I hope you know who you are. And you had just watched my video about me talking about boys and how they need to be loved and how they need to be taught how to love. And you told me that you know, get emotional and cry at the end of my videos. And I want to tell you, Daisy, and everybody else who leaves me these ginormous, amazing, emotional comments that you guys touch my heart too. We're healing each other. I'm feeling a connection like never before. I don't even know how exciting it is or how healing it is through such darkness in my own life, trying to grow to be a better person of who I am or what I might think is my better version, right? So I don't have all the answers, but I do know that everything I say here on YouTube is through my truth. And if that resonates with you, which I can feel that it is through so many different people, whether or not we're suffering the exact same thing or we're going through something similar, or maybe just my words and my feelings are the same, I want you to know that I am thankful for your truths. And that means that the courage that it takes me to tell my story slowly, I know that in turn it takes you the same courage. And I don't take that lightly at all. And I think that scrapbooking has that, you know, hold on us where we're scrapbooking these beautiful photos, right? Let's be honest. I say this all the time, but you don't get to see my face. So maybe my hands and my words or my voiceovers don't express the feelings that my face maybe can, and that maybe this genuine video can just kind of sort of top it off and let you know that everything I say or everything we do, I know that there's this air of perfection, because we're not going to scrapbook ugly photos, right? We're going to scrapbook the quasi-perfect photos. We're going to have some that are blurry. We're going to change some to black and white, but most of them are going to be posed, right? Most of them, I don't know if my lips were yucky. Most of them are going to be, you know, they're going to be posed. That's the word, right? And so I want you to know that there's a real person behind these hands. That even though I may be showing you the best of, right? The best of, there was sadness and darkness through that, but that doesn't mean that that's not normal life, right? Normal life happens every day. It's just how are we reaching out to each other and still creating the sisterhood through scrapbooking, right? And that's where I'm at right now. I know this sounds horrible, but I'm not endorsed in any way to sit here and, you know, spend hours editing videos. It's not like there's buckets of money thrown at me and I'm forced to do this. It's out of sheer desire to connect with you guys. I love it. The comments feed me in a way that I can't even describe. And I honestly have to say that I know that it takes time because I watch the videos too. I mean, I'm behind these last 2 weeks. I'm so behind in watching my videos, but I watch it too. And sometimes I'm in bed and the only thing you can do is, give that person a thumbs up. And sometimes it takes more effort to start typing or you're on a different device where it's not conducive to leaving a comment, and I get that. But when I do see the comments, they bring me joy. It's like, yes, I'm reaching somebody, and I'm letting them know how I feel and what I've done to kind of move forward in my life. And yeah, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for letting me just be Monica, because it's so awesome. It's so rewarding. And I love scrapbooking. I may not have videos going up for the next week or so. We had Alan's cousin surprise visit us from Portugal. So the vacation photos that I'm doing from Portugal, the two cousins came from there, and it was just so exciting. And so that weekend kind of, we did that kind of thing. And then the weekend after that, we had a few days where I had to deliver, gifts to my sister's house so that, her kids could shake them and enjoy that. And then the Friday and the Saturday, the Friday night was so exciting. We went to Niagara Falls, and one of the cousins, her boyfriend from, 2 or 3 years, had proposed to her surprisingly at Niagara Falls. And then that Sunday we spent the whole day with them, trying to just make some memories with them. So every little moment that I had to record and do my December daily and some scrapbooking was gone. It was taken up, and it was okay, right? But I have been feeling a little guilty. I'm like, oh, I promised I wouldn't have the break, and, there would be a continuous video going up every 2 weeks. And so I want you to know there will be. I'm not stopping. But there just might be a gap for Christmas time because I'm only human. I have this huge list upstairs. It's like a double-sided list. And I don't even know where to start. I still have to go get Alan's gifts today because he took last Friday off and he was shopping with me. And I didn't know he booked last Friday off, which was great. I mean, it's nice to have. We had lunch together. It was a really nice day. But, I couldn't go and get his gifts while he was with me. So just everything kind of happens. I know you guys understand. And so this is the weekend before Christmas. This is December 15th today. And I'm going to post this tomorrow on Saturday because I don't have a video, so I might as well just chat it up. And hopefully I can sneak in videos during the week if I get some time to scrapbook this Sunday. Our water heater broke yesterday, so right now as I speak, we don't have any water. I brushed my teeth with like bottled water this morning. Does it look good? Yeah, it does. And yeah, like we're just waiting for them to come and repair our water heater, so I still have to go out and do so many little things, and yeah, I know you guys understand. So I'm having so much fun. I'm gonna complete my December daily. I don't do every single day. I've been watching Allie Edwards, and she does her every single day thing, so her videos are like 10 minutes long in the morning, I believe. So while I'm getting my hair done or whatnot in the morning, I'm watching her, and I just don't do December daily like that, and I think that's why I can't complete one, because I'm like hodgepodge all over the place, right? But that's okay, because I have tons of photos this year, and I'm just going to keep doing the videos like I did. Even if it takes me until January to complete that, I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to stop from doing that. I do have some time off during the Christmas season where I'm going to be home and in my pajamas with my kids, and I hope that I can sneak in a couple of hours here and there. There is a break between Felicity Jane kits, so we don't get a kit from November to December, so there's still just the autumn kit that I'm working with, and I'm going to complete that album. I know that a couple of people have posted again, what kind of albums do I use? We're going to complete that whole autumn album together, so you're going to see me put all of my layouts back into that binder. Same thing with my Christmas one and then my December daily. That's what I'm working towards. But you have to be lenient and forgiving because it's Christmas, right? And as much as I love being in my craft room, it's Christmas, and that's the reality of it, right? I have a full-time job. I work, 45, 50 hours in 4 days. Today's Friday. I have Fridays off, and I can't do laundry today because, like I said, our water heater's down, so we have the water shut off to our home right now. And I have so many little things, and I still have to go visit my brother and bring his kids their gifts this weekend, blah, blah, blah. And we're going to the airport tonight to drop off our cousins and to say goodbye to them. And yeah. So I don't know what the next kit is for Felicity Jane. I'm having a lot of fun with their kits. I did order the December hip kits just off. I've not subscribed to them right now because I can't afford to do all of these things. And I don't want to go into like on this side of the room. It's actually that side of the room, right? Because this is backwards. Side of the room. I'm trying to look at this dot so it looks like I'm looking at you. But yeah, so I've ordered the December hip kits because I loved it. When I saw it online, I'm like, I have to get it. So I'm paying full price. I'm not even getting like subscriber deal for it, but I really like it because I like hip kits. And somebody had asked me that, you know, if they could only afford one kit, what kit would I say to them to get? And it's so hard, okay? Because Felicity Jane, it has its own flair and its own style, and it's very simplistic, yet somehow Alan says that my layouts are more detailed with Felicity Jane, and I don't know if it's just because my style has changed a little bit now. I'm approaching my kits with that get it done, cut it up, use your dies, use your punches. You know, I'm sort of hacking into Felicity Jane more than I have with any other kit because I need to make my 1 hour that I sit in here to be the most effective, efficient hour I have, right? So I think my style has changed like that. Whereas hip kits are completely different. It's like getting, you know, brand name stuff that you already know. It's more themed based, I think, whereas Felicity Jane is more neutral for me, and I just love the patterns and the designs. I don't know how to explain that to you. Felicity Jane and I love stamping, right? Let's be honest. I'm comfortable with stamping directly onto my layouts. I love to stamp on tags. I just love, yeah, it's hard. So to me, I think I answered that viewer by saying that if you like to have brand name stuff or you like to have that, you know, latest and greatest and current and all that stuff, and you like to have a choice between the embellishment and all that stuff, definitely if you want to, you can go for hip kits. But from right now, I'm very comfortable with Felicity Jane. I look forward to it. I feel excited by what she offers, and I love the quality. So to me, it's, you know, once Gina changed over to having die cuts available, I was like, oh, no fussy cutting? I'm all over that, right? So that's where I am right now. We do have a big vacation planned for this summer coming up. I'm going to be going back home to where my parents are from, so it's going to be a little bittersweet. I haven't been back for 23 years, maybe. Yeah, I wasn't married at the time, and yeah, we're going to be going for 3 weeks, and I think some of it's going to be bittersweet. It's probably going to be a time where I can, you know, go down by the ocean and properly say goodbye to my mom, even though I don't know, you know, there's still no answer for my mom, and yeah, Christmas time is difficult, and yeah, I'm going to enjoy it with my children and take 1,001 photos, so we have a whole other album to do all of next year too, right? And yeah, what else is there? There's nothing. I still do yoga all the time, and except for today because I can't come home and take a shower. Well, I could take a shower there, but I have stuff to do. This was on my list. I'm checking off my list just like Santa. That's what I'm doing. So, yeah, be inspired, my friends. Be inspired by the world around you. It is such a beautiful season. It's a busy season. I like keeping it real. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't like this, you know, sugarcoating like life is perfect. It's not that life isn't perfect or isn't, or that I have a negative attitude towards it. I don't at all. I like realism. I like when we get to tell the truth, and I like when we grow together. You know, it's not about being perfect, you know, that I say that. I really want you guys to cut into your paper. I really want you guys to tell your story. Like I said, journaling has become like this new thing. I've always enjoyed writing. I've always enjoyed, you know, writing down things. I do have a diary. I have multiple journals, and I am excited to start my Danielle Laporte planner this year, which is the one that I showed you. And it's all about joy and how you want to feel and what are you going to do to feel joy. And so for me, it's going to be top. Like I'm going to have to, I think I was going to talk about this in some of my videos coming up, but there's a lot of things that we continuously do that don't bring us joy. And because they're either A, connected to people that are close to us and we don't know how to separate from that, it's a hard transition. But I'm already 42. Next year I'm going to be 43, God willing, I reach my birthday. And I don't want to live the next 2 decades, 3 decades, half, you know, that word, half butting my life towards, you know, pretending that the things around me or the people I'm choosing to spend my time with bring me joy. Because if they don't, 2018, like it's got to change, because I'm just not there anymore. And I'm embracing who I am now, and I'm loving that about myself so fiercely that I'm not going to allow things that don't bring me joy, because there's already things that we can't control, like going to work and working, you know, all day and night and serving customers like I do that are in a bad mood and have no manners because I need money to pay for my home and to, you know, feed my children. Those are some things that, you know, unfortunately we can't change. Some people can, you know, if you can do a career move and you can change, please do it because it's so important to live your best life. I still do get a lot of gratitude through working in the pharmacy and talking to my customers. I do have a lot of customers that, you know, they don't even come in for their prescriptions and they come up to the counter and they give me hugs and kisses, and I know that I'm making a difference with my voice and my mind and the purpose that I serve here. And I don't know how many things I'm saying now. I'm digressing, but yeah, 2018, I have to weed my garden. I want my garden to be full of joy, the kind of joy that I take responsibility for, the kind that I tell you guys that you need to take responsibility for as well, because it's so easy to say it from your mouth. It's so hard to do it with your hands. And I know that. And I tell you guys that, and I tell you that you're so loved. You're so blessed. You are so precious. All of you, every single one of you that I tell you that, I know that somewhere along the line, not for all of you, some of you, you may have grown up in an environment that someone afforded you all the love and all the care, and be blessed in that. Don't take that for granted. But for the others out there who feel the way that I have been feeling for a few years now, you are very loved, and you were created in love. You are, everybody has a purpose. You are a light in this world, whether or not your light comes from doing something with your hands, doing something with your mouth, with your voice, with your thoughts. We all have the capability to touch somebody else's lives, and the first person you have to love is yourself. You have to love yourself, because if you don't know how to love yourself, you can't accept love from others because you think that you are not worthy to be loved. And that's the message I keep saying. Then we've got to love our children, right? Stop turning them into robots. Just hold them and cuddle them and tell them that they're loved. They're loved. That's it. It's so basic, but it's so important. Our partners, our lovers, our husbands, spouses, whatever you want to call them, whatever they are to you, no judgment. You need to love them. We need to stop arguing about stupid things. We just need to love each other. Again, it's so basic. And then it translates to everybody else. And then the world starts to overflow, right? Because there's already enough negativity. There's so much of it. It's all over the place. And so, again, it starts with you. That's my message. And that was, excuse me, part of the whole thing of wanting to do this face-to-face video was that I don't know how sincere or how deep my words get to you, and I really wanted you to understand that the movement of self-love is so important for me right now. And I see, like, I can see that they're all hashtagging, you know, the Me Too, with all of the abuse and the sexual misconduct going on with a lot of people in Hollywood and the movie, you know, actresses who are coming forward and breaking silences together. I wanted to touch upon community with women and how we sometimes are very catty with each other and we've broken that, comfort. And I really need you guys to do that for each other because it starts with you and then it moves forward with each other, right? And so the whole world is changing. It's crying out for love. I told you it's not just my mom's story, it's everybody's story. And so here on YouTube, on Scrap Saturdays, I feel that finally I've come full circle. And this is what I have to offer, and I hope that you guys will join me. I hope that you guys are having a great time and that you're motivated to do what you love, even if it's repetitive and full of tags and, the same thing over and over and over again. I don't care. Just get it done. Glue it down. Make time. Take time. Take time for yourselves because this hobby heals. It really does, and we heal each other. We need each other. Human beings are tribal people. That's what we do, right? And we've forgotten that. We've separated ourselves. We've put ourselves behind a screen, right? We just pretend like we don't suffer, we're not busy, or our lives are not upside down, and we put everything all perfect and dandy with our filters and stuff like that. But, there's a lot to be said in between all those filters. There's a lot going on that we're all kind of, pretending is not happening, but I want to share my story, and I want to continue to share my story. So, be blessed this Christmas time, regardless if you celebrate it for any religious reasons or just because it's that pause in the year. And I do work with a lot of people who are not of Christian faith or do not celebrate the birth of Jesus. And I understand that. I don't think that there's a right or wrong because it's like I told you before, religion is very personal. Meditation and prayer with God is extremely personal. And we've made it so complex and so hard to attain almost now that there has to be this perfect way to worship versus someone else's way that's wrong or whatever we're thinking. And it's got to be that personal again. Whether you're sitting in your car at a stop sign, whether it's at the end of the night, by your bed, whether it is at a church, a synagogue, a mosque, at yoga on your yoga mat, I don't know, underneath a tree. I have no idea how you pray, but just take time to take that pause during this beautiful season when all of our, energy, our spirits, our emotions, we're all veering towards that blessing, and it's so heightened. The energy is so beautiful right now. Everybody has a more humbled air towards that, understanding that it's a humbled time. And the more we put out that, the more we heal each other with that. And I hope you guys believe that. Like, it's pure energy exchange that has to come from that. And we have to start with ourselves and push that energy towards each other. So it's the birth of Jesus. And it's the most beautiful, humbling time because something so miraculous happened that created faith within humans and pushed us all towards the believing of something, and that believing that this beautiful light in the sky, right, this shining light, brought us to this innocent little baby that had so much, to say about love and joy and kindness towards others. And I think that's the basic message that we should all be doing this year, right? Is just taking that time during this busy season to love each other, right? But have fun while you're doing it. Have a blast with people. Take photos. Get in those photos. Get in front of the camera. I was going to say behind the camera. No, that's wrong. That's what we already do. Take pictures of yourself, right? Put on a little bit of lipstick. Practice. I'm so proud of so many people for taking more selfies and doing layouts about yourself. My God, it makes me so happy. Yay! I practice too, that's what I've been doing. So, yeah, let's see, 24 minutes. That's a lot of talking. I gotta go. What time is it? Yeah. All right. I wish we could talk back and forth. It would be so nice. I wish I could meet all of you and give you all a big, tight, squishy hug. I love you all so much. And thank you. Thank you so much for all your comments and everything. I love it. I freaking love it. I'm so excited. And yeah, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Be loved. accept joy in your life. 2018, start thinking about that. I know I've talked about New Year's resolutions before and how people think it's so hokey and, they're so negative about stuff, but change is so powerful. Thinking that you have a new chance or a new opportunity, it somehow mentally prepares you for a change or a step. And that's why I like New Year's. I like that we're getting to the end of something, that we're able to say, okay, I did that, and we can let it go, because sometimes we hold on to so much back, I wish I coulda, shoulda stuff, right? And so to me, I love that, it's 2018 and there's so much possibility, because that invokes motivation, that inspires you to do something completely different, right? And I freaking love that. I love that there's a challenge that there's a possibility of new. What would you do next year? What would you do next year that you didn't do this year? What is your shouldas? What is your couldas, right? Why not start baby steps in January, saying that, every other day, once a week, you're going to do that one thing that makes you happy, right? In February, you're going to do it twice a week. March, you're going to do it 3 times, because sometimes we have that mentality where, January comes, for example, I'm going to go to the gym, and you're going to go every single day, 4 times a day, and you're going to run 26 miles for 3 hours. You're not going to do it. It's impossible. It's so hard. You're setting yourself up for failure. But if you do baby steps and you say to yourself, okay, so today for 1 minute, I'm going to do whatever it is that I need for myself. Tomorrow, I'll do it for 2 minutes. Next week, I might do it for 5, right? A month later, maybe I get an hour of whatever it is. And I know you're all going to say you have no time. I get it. But then we watch Netflix for 6 hours, or we're on Facebook, and which I don't have Facebook. But, I do the Instagram thing, or you get lost in whatever it is. But right now, I just found 26 minutes to talk to you guys. And you guys hopefully just found 26 minutes to listen to me talking to you. So it can be done. I'm not saying the impossible, but I'm saying baby steps to a better you. Yeah, baby steps to a better you. So I really hope that this recorded, because I don't think I can do this again. Half an hour. That's a good little one, right? Merry Christmas, my friends. I know that's the 4th time I'm saying it. I'm crazy. I'm excited. I like Christmas. I like opening up presents. I like gifts. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not so much that, it has to be a fancy gift, but I like gifts. It's so much fun, isn't it? I love watching my kids open up gifts. I package all these little things, like a tube of lip balm in one, a pair of socks in the other. I do that all the time. My timer is going. Time's up. Okay, no more. I digress. Okay. Mwah. Hugs, because I can't see what I'm doing. That's why it feels weird. Like I can see myself down here, but I can't see myself in the dot, and I better be looking at you guys when I play this back in a few minutes, or oh boy, I ain't got no time to redo this. Hugs and kisses. Thousands of them. Thousands of them. Be blessed with your families. Take time for yourselves. My loves, take time. Take time. Just breathe. Make time for yourselves. Take photos of yourselves this Christmas with your loved ones, because photos are so precious. I'm learning that so slowly. You are amazing. All of you are amazing. You're all so precious to this world. Please don't forget that today, this season, this Christmas, forever. You are precious. You are loved. Be love. And I will see you all very soon. Thank you so much. Continue with the thumbs up. Continue with the awesome comments. I love them. I read them. I try to answer back to all of them. I wish I could connect to all of you. Just know that you truly have healed me and filled my heart, and I am grateful, beyond grateful, to share this space here with you guys. So I will see you all very, very soon.